I personally think it's possible. I don't think it's, it's not a long shot, but it's possible if they could do it the right way. I'm going to get your thoughts about specifically Sasha Banks and Charlotte, just the women in general maybe, potentially headlining an episode of Raw one day. Do you think it could happen?
Of course. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, didn't they have two women's matches on Raw? Now, when was the last time we seen that? If ever. Mm-hmm. So, of course, I mean, it's a whole movement with the women's wrestling right now. We had TNA Knockouts. We already know about them. They're amazing. GFW women, they headlined one of the TV tapings this past July, and it'd be foolish for WWE not to take advantage of what's going on in their surroundings with the women's wrestling. And having these NXT women's wrestlers as developed as they are, wrestling-wise, gimmick-wise, whatever, what have you, it'd be foolish for the WWE not to headline. When they did it back at NXT, taking over whatever show it was, they headlined that quote-unquote pay-per-view for NXT. It stole the show. Did it not? I mean, it was great. Mm-hmm. It was one of the best matches on that card, if not the best matches on the card. So it'd be foolish for WWE not to. And especially, like we talked about before, the men's division of the WWE main roster is just so lackadaisical. It's just getting tiresome. It's boring.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned before, too, I mean, in regards to the women, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. I think it's something that if they could build to over time, because right now they're giving them more time. As you mentioned, they finally have more than one segment on the show. Sometimes they'll get more promo time. They'll get two matches on the same show, and two really good matches, too, not two throwaway 1-minute matches that don't mean anything. Both of these matches that we're getting on Raw nowadays are really good, and they're finally giving them the time of day to kind of develop their characters, develop their in-ring skill, so it's awesome to see. So I think it is something that we could see over time. But you mentioned Global Force...
And don't forget about Ronda Rousey.
Oh, God, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, with WrestleMania and Stephanie McMahon, and she's the most dominant UFC fighter, period.
Yeah.
So they need to work on that. I mean, they need to use it because she was there. Use her.
Yeah.